And now to the Trump administration's push to take ownership of Greenland. The president is now suggesting he may reimpose tariffs on countries that do not back his plan to control that Danish territory.
And this all comes as a bipartisan group of lawmakers traveled to Denmark today. It's to show support for the Danish territory. CBS News Miami's Erica Brown is on Capitol Hill. She has more on Trump's foreign policy tactics.
President Trump suggested a pressure tactic Friday he may use in his push to acquire Greenland.
I may put a tariff on countries if they don't go along with Greenland, because we need Greenland for national security.
It comes the same day that a bipartisan group of congressional lawmakers visited Denmark to, quote, lower the temperature on the rhetoric aimed at the NATO ally.
We spoke about the value of NATO and the commitment to respecting the core principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and self-determination.
Greenland is a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark. This week, European nations sent small numbers of additional troops to the strategically located island at Denmark's request. Reporters in Denmark asked U.S. lawmakers how they could intervene if President Trump actually tries to take over Greenland. Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski pointed to Congress's power to control federal spending.
Greenland needs to be viewed as our ally, not as an asset.
On another hot-button foreign policy issue, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado praised President Trump Friday for the U.S. capture of former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
It took a lot of courage to do what he did. And he did it, yes, on behalf of the American people, but also because he cares for the people of Venezuela.
The comment comes a day after Machado gave Trump her Nobel Peace Prize medallion. The president called that a wonderful gesture, but has not endorsed Machado to be Venezuela's next president. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The Trump administration also announced plans to pardon Puerto Rico's former governor Wanda Vazquez. She previously pleaded guilty in a federal corruption case last year. 2 other defendants in her case will also be pardoned. Trump officials have claimed the case was politically motivated. That's because they say the investigation started in 2020, just days after she endorsed President Trump.
Meantime, a new CNN poll says a majority of Americans believe Trump's first year back in office has been a failure. On the other hand, nearly 9 in 10 Republicans approve of his performance. Looking ahead, roughly 2/3 of respondents want Trump to focus on the economy and bringing down prices.
The director of the CIA is meeting with Venezuela's acting president, Delcy Rodriguez. A U.S. official says the pair discussed possibilities for both countries to work together. According to reports, Rodriguez says her country will no longer be a safe haven for drug traffickers.